It is a beautiful magic morning out there. Welcome back to Magic Mornings. I'm Dean, I'm your host. Have you missed me? Who said no? You little tinker. Actually, it's not that much of a good morning today. It's a little bit drizzly out there. It's a little bit Grimsby. It's a little bit Grimsby. And that's what happens when you take the word grim and you put a few letters on the end. And I find that I do that with a lot of words. Today is a very Grimsby sort of day. What about this week? This week, this. The Whole Thing by Daryl. It's a bit of a play on words because a hole can look like this, or a hole can be this, or sometimes even this. What is it? It's a great trick, actually. It's a great trick, a good stage trick. Actually, this is a new stage size for this trick because years ago, when they very first released this trick, and I'll show it to you before the end of the video, relax, calm down. When they first released this years ago, it was a size similar to this, and it could be seen from a good distance. You could do it on stage. And then they changed the size, and it was a bit smaller, and it wasn't really suitable anymore to do on stage. It was a bit fluffy. It was a bit of a fluff size. It went from this to this, this to this, or this to this, depending on which way you've got it, what the orientation is. What's your orientation? None of my business, is it? But these days, myriad. So now they've released it in the stage size. You can still get it in the older, I think they call it a parlor size. But anyway, this is the trick. And it's The Whole Thing by Daryl. I use this in my own show. I'm now going to give you a whirl of this, and I'm going to give you my patter, which you can use if you like. But I'll give you a clue. It's funny because it's fast. Well, what's all this then? Well, I've got four card sheets. I've got a whole sheet, I've got a whole sheet, a whole sheet, and a whole sheet. Now, the whole sheets are called whole sheets because they've got holes in their whole sheets. And the whole sheets are called whole sheets because they haven't got holes in their whole sheets. You're thinking, holy shit, we're not following this. Now, the back of the whole sheets are red. So if you place a whole sheet in front of a whole sheet, it creates the illusion of a couple of spots. But it's only an illusion. The two whole sheets back to back until you snap your fingers and it becomes a real spot that doesn't rub off. Yeah, no, when I first saw it, I was too amazed to applaud or show any kind of reaction to. Now, if you take a whole sheet and you hold it against the back of a whole sheet, it creates the spot with a hole around it. And if you take a whole sheet and tap it several times against the back of a whole sheet, you get a whole bunch of spots. That's a whole sheet, a whole bunch of spots, a whole sheet, and a hole. Now, you're thinking, Dean, you started with two whole sheets and two whole sheets. You're now down to two whole sheets and two whole sheets. You're missing a whole sheet. Where's the hole? Well, it's hiding around the back. Thank you! Well, that was the demo of The Whole Thing by Daryl. This is it. And what else did I used to say on this show? What is it? Well, that was it. I'm reading it. Just reading it now. What is it? Some cards with some holes on. What's the trailer like? I don't know. I haven't watched it. What's in the box? It is in the box. Some of the questions will be false. Perf. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, I did the performance. Instructions. Yeah, I suppose there's instructions. Oh, not supposed to see that, are you? What comes out of the box? I've already said there isn't a box. Trying to confuse me now. Who's buying it? Well, I didn't buy it. Is it value for money? Okay, let's be serious for a second. Come on. Is it value for money? Yes. It's a fantastic trick. I do it in my own show. It speaks for itself. It's a great opener. It's a lot of laugh lines if you use that patter, which you are quite welcome to do. I just keep pandering to the public, don't I? Just keep pandering to you. You can take me, use me, as you will. Use my material, use my ideas, within reason. Think once, think twice, think thrice. And that's all from this week from Magic Mornings from Piper Magic. And I completely forgot to taste them. Taste like a million used mouth coils at the bottom of a Dove pan insert. forgotten forever in an attic. Bye for now.